So again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening sa ating mga viewers. And medyo na-late tayo, no? I have to re-record again because I was reviewing yung aking record. Medyo may static and kaproblema. So again, we're going to review or recap yung mga nangyari for the last week. And we're going to put yung insight and observation na nakikita natin sa market. So right, so almost half of the year has almost passed away, and hopefully you were able to retain yung earnings, no? Yung mga profit nyo. So again, before we start, a quick word from our sponsor. This comes from Zechariah chapter 10 verse 1. Ask the Lord for rain in the springtime. It is the Lord who sends the thunderstorms. He gives showers of rain to all people and plants of field to everyone. So again, I'd like to highlight yung salitang rain, no? Ulan, right? So we don't know yung importance ng rain, no? During the ancient days, no, mga tao was really relying sa farming, and of course kapag walang ulan, they don't have harvest, and walang harvest, tagutom, no, sa kanila. And it's really going to define a country or a civilization, no? Harvest. And sa atin, no, with all the modernity, with all of the advances that we have made, di ba? When you could just open up a faucet, may tubig. But now recently, no, nagkaroon tayo ng water shortage throughout Metro Manila. And di ba? Very basic, hindi mo magawa yung mga bagay na dati mo nagagawa, like yung washing of the dishes, paliligo, of course, laundry, and marami pang iba, no? So, ngayon, it's good thing to see, finally, we're seeing rain, we're seeing, di ba, continuous downpour, and at least na pupuno na yung mga dam and yung mga water level is being restored back. And I like to highlight, no, na even yung ulan, really, Lord, our God, has control over them. So again, very basic, no? I think this verse serves as a reminder to all of us na kahit naman yung ulan, pwede nating hilingin. We can ask for it, because as we all know, mahirap kapag walang tubig. So again, read your Bible, make it a habit, and you're going to discover more. And that is true, no? Ako, I really make it to a point na I read, and of course, dwell sa mga salita, kasi you're going to see wisdom and yung truth dito sa mga sinasabi sa Bible. So again, that is our quick word from our sponsor. Again, at this point in time, anything that I would say, take it with a grain of salt. Of course, final decision sa iyo yan, no? Take responsibility. We're just dealing with probabilities. And ikaw, nasa sarili mo if you're going to buy or sell, or kung ano yung magiging atake mo sa market, no? So again, if you are seasoned professional, this should serve as additional input sa iyo, or how the other traders are thinking of the market. Of course, we might be opposing, but try to check and see, no, yung mga insights ko, because sabi ko sa inyo nung nag-umpisa ako, walang mga ganitong channel, napaka spotty, no, yung if you are going to see yung mga support channel ngayon, ang ganda, no, marami ng mga libre din na nag-share ng insights nila, and I really appreciate din, no, kapag ganun, no? At least we're seeing na yung market natin is really maturing sa index, no. Again, let's start. Alright, so for the last 5 weeks, we are on a winning streak. Finally, 6 weeks, we have a negative 56 points. We're closing at 7,999. I think this is a failed attempt once again to sustain yung 8,000 level. And of course, ahead of the G20 meeting, diba? World leaders sell off, no? So what does it mean, no? Everybody is playing safe. They don't want to get caught in the news na, di ba? Pwede magkaroon further escalations, further tariffs, di ba? So, they don't wanna risk, they wanna play it safe. They have taken profit, if not, they're trying to sell off. So, again, yun yung ating feel sa market, and, di ba? Nakikita naman natin, if we're going to see yung last Friday, we have big sell-off, and right now, no, at least 7,900 should hold, and let's try to check and see kung mag-hold nga rito, no. Mas maganda pa nga at least mga 7,950 para at least magkaroon ng compression dito sa area na to before it finally pop sa 8.2. But if not, we're going to see it further breakdown dito sa area na to, 7.7 or 7.8 area, no. So again, pagka ganito, you must avoid muna yung mga index names because as we all know, kapag napupullback yung market, sila yung talaga naapektuhan. And observe muna tayo, no, kung ano yung mangyayari sa market. Ganun talaga, no? Medyo hirap talaga pagdating sa 8,000 level, nag-a-appear yung mga sellers talaga, no? So, ilang buwan na yan, ina-attempt ng market natin to breach yung 8,000 level, but hindi makayanan, no? So again, move of the week comes from concrete aggregates. I think it moved 40 plus, tapos 49.9. It has another partner, no? Yung sister company, I think it's Concrete Aggregates B. But in terms of liquidity, mas maganda itong CA. Alright, so we're seeing key resistance sa 150, 160 area. Of course, the only way that I could play this is intraday, right? So, mahirap tulugan yung gantong position because it's very volatile, no? So, hindi imposible na mag-negative 20-30% in one day, yung mga pullback niya. Just like what I did in Thursday, di ba? Dito sa area na to. And of course, if you have something to do, if you have a job, huwag nyo laruin tong CA, no? Medyo delikado to. And of course, mind your position kapag ganitong very volatile na yung market. Mas mahirap na i-predict or i-anticipate yung kanyang movement, di ba? I think that's one of the key basics ng price action trading, no? Once the ranges becomes very volatile, either up or down, mas mahirap siya i-predict. So again, be very mindful dito sa CA, right? So again, for our sentiment for the week, we're going to put it a 4.5 caution, no? Really hopeful last week na magtuloy-tuloy sana, but it did not. So again, very cautious because we might see a downward turn ng market, no? So again, 8,000 level, everybody seems to be hesitating, and if not, yung mga big funds is selling. And for the next week, no, if no major catalyst arise, of course, this will be a pretty much a weak or dormant week. And you, as a retailers, no, hindi ka naman obligado na bumili o mag-trade during this time of the week. Pwede ka pa rin pick your positions and select yung mga movement na high probability sa'yo, no? Unlike yung mga institution na malalaki, may mga may mga target sila. Ikaw as a retail, wala. So you could play that advantage to your side. So again, I think from last week analysis, again, accumulation of strength. And again, if hindi pa rin ma-take out tong 6.68 na dito sa area na to, which is confirmed pretty much by Friday's closing, we could see it snapping back, no? Na mabilis dito sa gap na to, 7.70, 7.80 area. So one big movement, and especially if magkaroon ng tawag dito, magkaroon siya ng good news or disclosures, I think malapit na rin mag-operate to. And although wala pa tayong nakikitang ganda-gandang volume, no? Yung sustained volume, but good thing nagtitrend siya, no? It's going on an uptrend since late April. So again, ISM, di ba? Dapat lang mag-operate na to because most of us, may mga kamag-anak or brothers, sisters, or even partners na OFW, and it's really sad to see na yung internet sa atin is one of the slowest yet one of the most expensive ones, no? So again, ISM, maganda naman, no? Hindi siya nagre-react sa news with the China collision, of course. And let's try to check and see, no? Pwesto ka lang dito, buy on tranches, and just follow the trend, no? For ISM. Tulad nga na sinabi ko, as long as yung 6.68 maintains its level, I would be very, very positive dito sa ISM. So next on our watch list, I think this is pretty much one of the dormant leaders for the past 3 months. Nag-consolidate lang din siya rito. And ang nangyari kasi dito, nag-declare ng dividends, and medyo inantay lang muna, no? Mawala yung mga dividend players before it finally push yung key resistance, no? So again, for this week, there's a slight chance, no? Na mahit yung 8175 area na pullback. But you don't want to get caught sa ganun thinking, because it might again form a triangle dito sa area na to before it finally move into another level, no? Maganda lang dito, ang ganda ng consolidation niya, ang haba, and we did have yung volume, no? So malaki, I think finally, no, malaki pa yung, I think, na pwedeng i-upside nitong FEH. And if you remember it right, kasabayan pa nito yung PEN, Holcim, diba? Followed through by SSI. Medyo nahuli siya, no? And I think it's the turn of FPH to finally show its movement, no, for the market, no? So laki ng volume, so that is good. So next on our watch list is one of the bright spot of the PSEI, FGen, although I do not like yung kanyang formations nung Friday and Thursday. For me, no, I'll position myself, or I would like to see yung 2620 dito sa area na to. With the market is really weak right now and hindi naman ganun ka-bullish, I'd like to buy on pullbacks muna, and yung mga trending names, diba, doon ako pupwesto ng mga pullback para for added safety, right? So since the break of 22-23 dito sa area na to, dire-diretso, right? So again, maganda sa FGen, fundamentally speaking, maganda yung nangyayari sa company, and they're really, really bullish dito sa FGen. So again, power sector. So next on our watch list, I think this is medyo maganda yung sentiment, no, overall ang ating public, because of the diversification na nangyayari sa Abacor. Abacor seems to be the besting as well dun sa energy industry. If you would like to read the disclosures sa Abacor. So medyo nagulat din ako rito sa Abacor, because ganun nga, no, maganda yung naging sentiment ng tao, and it finally catches on our radar. And right now, I will be more than willing to mag-abang, no, dito sa 93-96 area sa upon pullback. And maganda dito, again, there's big surge of volume for the last week or the last trading days, and that is good for Abacor, no? Again, yung mga watches ko ngayon probably is the strongest names ng market, and yung mga nagte-trending, no? And right now, I would be more than willing to buy on pullbacks rather than bumili, because of how the market is reacting. We don't know, diba? We have to play it safe. So again, yun lang, no? Hopefully, we're gaining something dito sa mga insights na sinasabi ko, and maganda rito sa Abacor is maganda, may mga project naman siya, may mga follow-up siya, and technically speaking, it is doing well din ng Abacor. So next on our watch list would be PIP, no? If you're really observing the market, ito yung mga isa sa mga talaga malalakas, and this is one of the stocks na really affected by the train law. Of course, tumaas yung beverages, no? Sugary drinks, and affected yung sales nila. But right now, meron pa siyang at least more than 20% upside. That is a good risk to reward ratio. with its current price na 182 dito sa area na to. Again, abang din ako sa 1.70, 175 area para sa pit, right? So again, put this on your watch list. I think we might see this close mean reversal, no? There's a really, really good chance na mag 220 pa to, no? So parang ano siya, no? Yung recently PX, yung trade natin, di ba? Although hindi na close sa 4, parang ganon, biglang nagkaroon ng movement, no? And in terms of liquidity, mas maganda to, itong Pepsi Cola. So, again, pick your entries, no? Maganda nga lang dito, no? During my time, kaya ako nakapag-share sa inyo because during my time, nung umpisa ako, sunod-sunod yung talo ko. Sunod-sunod, and it really, really forced me to have a very, very good entries, no? So, if you're cutting losses, it's really going to teach you how to entry na mas maganda-ganda because you don't want to create yung mistake mo pa ulit-ulit, no? Para kang napaso ng plancha at once na napaso ka, diba, medyo maingat ka na, no? Parang ganun yung cutting losses, no? Although medyo masakit because that's hard and money, but maganda lang dito sa peak, no? So again, FLI, technically speaking, mag-aabang ako sa 183, 185 area. And of course, FLI yung naging story naman dito is they purchased yung almost 5%, I think, if I remember it right. Yung galing sa kanilang mga investors na malaki rin, binili nila yung shares, and that only goes to show na kumbaga how confident din yung management ng FLI sa turnaround of the company, no? Of course, with the property stock really rising, and siguro inofera nila and binenta naman. So again, just to play it safe, 183, 185 area yung abang ako, no? So volume wise, hindi naman ganun ka-solid, but is one of the strong names, no, na nag-rotate, 'di ba? FLI, Pepsi Cola, 'di ba? Yan yung mga nag-rotate na malalakas, 'di ba? And last but not least, we have yung Surface. I think mahalaga to because with the market being dormant or probably weak this week, napupunta yung attention dito, no? So we have to swing it. Magsiswing lang tayo with the current price na 116. May upside pa siya na at least mga more than 16%. So that's not bad. Dito around before 140. And tulad ng ano, 'di ba? Last week, pwede rin na magkaroon ng play sa Cyber or yung mabuhay for a quick swing para sa mga reversal na mga stocks, no. So again, do not put your savings din dito because of course downtrend pa rin to on the general side of the market. We're just going to anticipate na pwedeng magkaroon ng play dito sa Surface, no? 'Di ba? If you remember it right, nagkaroon ng disclosures about yung change of management dito, naging bullish yung mga tao, eh. Eventually karoon ng sell down, it even broke down sa support niya. And right now, at least nag-stabilize dito sa area na to sa 110. And right now we could see this play out, no? Pwede mag-play out tong Surface for a quick swing. So again, hopefully we're able to gain some insight dito, no, sa ating discussion. And again, maraming salamat sa panonood, and medyo late yung but at least you are going to view this after the market, no. So again, medyo late yung upload din natin, and hopefully you were able to gain something out of this discussion natin, no. So again, maraming salamat sa panonood. This is PSEI Recap.